Dave, I see here you have some small-scale plantings that would be great for a parking strip. Could you tell me about those?
Yes, Susan, what we have here is a combination of dwarf mondo grass, some gray fescue in this park strip. We wanted to keep a low profile here since this is a walkway. And the plant material itself is not it's not the lowest drought tolerant plant material. It's about average or medium, so it does take some additional water in the summertime, but it does tolerate both the sun and the shade, and it makes another, nice little small area planting.
And how often do you water it?
During the peak summer heat, 2 to 3 times a week on overhead, low volume, low overhead spray system.
Yeah, I think the low volume is really important for a small area like this, so you don't get the overspray.
We try to avoid the runoff as much as possible, but sometimes you just can't avoid it.
Yeah. What sort of problems have you had with this area?
Well, Susan, here in the dwarf mondo grass here, we have a weed problem. It's oxalis. It's a broadleaf weed, and typically it comes in from the nursery flats when you start to plant, and that's why preparation is so important in making sure that you get the weeds out first before you do your planting of any type of plant material, including the ground cover here.
And how would you deal with it since it's already established?
We would choose a broadleaf herbicide, which would not affect the mondo grass, but only would be specific for the oxalis.
Well, in this area that you have moderate water needs, I see that you've selected this beautiful tree with this just gorgeous bark. Could you tell me about that?
Yeah, this is a white blooming crepe myrtle tree, and it does, as you mentioned, has a very characteristic bark in age, and as you can see, it's a multi-trunk, which in my opinion gives a very characteristic aura to this tree.
Yeah, it's just beautiful, and they do flower into this time of year.
Yes, they do.
Which is late summer, early fall. Yeah.
So we've very, very happy with this and the combination of the same water zone, hydro zone of the plant combinations here.
Yeah, that's very important to do.